record and recording. Oh, do we have more people coming?
More people.
Oh, we do. Okay, I'll wait a minute.
We're at capacity.
Late people bring donuts, right?
Oh, there you go.
Cool.
Ooh. Well, there's a dozen donuts.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
There's 3 dozen more.
So that makes us
How you guys doing? Good. Yeah, up to 29. Yeah, we usually average 20. Fantastic.
We got one family that's 25% of it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. All right. We'll get started here. First of all, welcome back.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Holy cow, this is awesome. If counts are correct, we have 29 people in here right now. That is so cool. That's awesome. I think this is our highest attendance club meeting in, quite a while.
About a year. At least a year.
Yeah, at least a year. Well, even then, even when we were still having in-person meetings, I think we were averaging like 20. 20 people average. So, yeah, we're at 29. We're above that. That's fantastic, you guys. Well, before we get started here, for those that are new to the Holland Amateur Radio Club, we have a tradition. What we do is we all stand and we say the pledge of allegiance. Right here. And normally we're faced the other way, but guess what? No one has to do about face and this time. So we'll go ahead and say the pledge of allegiance here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. That's it, everybody. We'll get started. Okay. March's meeting minutes were posted a day or two after the club meeting, so they've been on the website for a while. Oh, and we don't have to do this for a repeater, thank goodness. Do we have a motion to accept the meeting minutes as posted on the website?
So moved.
Okay, do we have a second? All right, all in favor? Aye. Anybody opposed?
He's not here.
Yeah. No, he's in Mexico.
I saw him Sunday.
He's back?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I thought he was in Mexico.
There's a donut delivery.
Meeting minutes approved as posted on the website. Thank you. Rich, treasurer's report, all yours.
Yeah, not much changes. We're not meeting regularly, so actually plus $50 in the general fund from last month. We are currently at $3,158.94. That $50 came from Bob Smith, who I believe is back here. A new member who gave us a $25 membership and a $25 donation to the club. So we thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And our membership now is down $89.97 from last month because we paid Burbits for the website, at $89.97. So we're currently, our membership is at $645.64. That gives us a total of $3,804.58.
Wonderful. Thanks, Rich. Motion accept to the treasurer's report is read.
So moved.
All right, you have a second?
Second.
Awesome. All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Moving on. Let's see. Bob, VE Hammond Day.
We had a Hammond Day this past Saturday. 7 people signed up, 4 people showed up, 2 people passed. Our VE session, we had 8 people there, 6 of them passed, 5 of them protect and, want an upgrade to, well, one of them, pardon me. 4 of them protect, one taken as extra and he passed, Mike Coster. And we had one that came in to take his tech and also passed his general.
Cool.
Oh, good,
Awesome. Neat.
And he's here tonight.
Fantastic.
Our next BE session will be the Hudsonville campfire.
June 5, right?
It's June something.
Yeah.
What is it, Tom?
It is June 5.
Perfect. Awesome. Thanks, Bob. Is Tom Casey here?
no.
No? Okay. For the 2-meter net, I know that's going well, and Tom is always looking for,
Net control station.
yes, Tom's always looking for net control stations. If you haven't done net control, it's a lot of fun. This is a laid-back, our Monday night net is a laid-back net, and our Friday net is also a laid-back net too, which I will be out of town on Friday. So John at NWBN is stepping in for me again as net control, since I'll be out of town Friday. So, let's see. I know Jeff isn't here, but Jeff had me, sent me an email here, so let me just pull this up here, and I'll read what he has to say. Jeff said he would be happy to host HARC education and training meetings beginning in May. If the park board says that's okay, which I think that's fine, to start up education training, kind of not in agreement with that. Cool. Sweet. Regarding Eventbrite, Eventbrite is allowing in-person events to be posted again. However, the Eventbrite search engine continues to favor virtual events over in-person events, which is making it harder to find in-person events on Eventbrite. But regardless, Jeff is wondering if he should start posting HARC events on Eventbrite, regardless if it's virtual or in person. What do you guys think? You guys think we should start posting? What's that?
I'm gonna say, what would it hurt?
Yeah, won't hurt. Yeah, it won't hurt anything to start doing this.
I mean, if you take the direct links to the Eventbrite thing, post them on the Facebook group and the website, I think you should probably be able to find it without a search engine.
Yeah, yep, I would agree with that, yep. Yeah, and how many people here, just show of hands real quick, how many of you are part of our Groups IO KAPAA reflector? Like, okay, so there's a few.
Oh, yeah, and the reflector.
Yeah, the reflector and our Facebook group, but I know not everybody uses Facebook, so, yep. Herrick District Library, the meeting rooms and auditorium area continue to be unavailable at this time, and there's no information on the library website when they will resume utilization of those spaces again. So the Herrick Library is out for right now. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, I think that's all from Jeff at this time for EAT. And I think that's about it. The Friday night net, just to give a quick update on that, that's going well. We're getting about 15 check-ins on that net, which is awesome. And like I said, John at NWBN is going to fill in for me as net control this coming Friday, so that'll be good. So hopefully you can join us. That net meets every Friday night, 7 p.m. on the 06 repeater, so please join us. As always, check the ARRL groups IO for updated information, as well as the ARRL website for upcoming contests and swaps. Got all that going on. And don't forget that the IRA, the Independent Repeater Association Hamfest swap is coming up on Saturday, June 5th. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tom, but it's 8 a.m. to noon with VE testing at 10.
Yep.
Perfect.
What was the date again?
June 5.
Isn't it the same thing as the whole other guy?
8 a.m. till
Noon. Yep.
Maybe Tom can tell the people that aren't on the Groups IO website how to sign up.
Yeah, Tom, if you wanna. Sure, go ahead.
We have, there is, if you wanna take the VE things, first of all, we do have the capability, unless we're overrun, of having walk-ins. That's, I already swap, that's the one time we grit our teeth and handle the walk-ins. As long as you have to have your FRN when you do that, but otherwise, we do have, a new sign-in sheet for the VE exams. I don't think I posted the link on the, website yet. Something for me to do. So, the nice thing is, it's just your name, address, all the typical stuff, if you've been licensed before and what you're trying to do. That allows us to plan what's going on here. And by the way, I'm on the IRA board, and, we have a big concern about the swap. If we take today's rules as from the Department of Human Resources, NDHSS or whatever it is. Today, we would, in the indoor building, we would allow 300 people, and if you jam everybody in there, it would be 300 people, so the indoor building would be okay. And as far as outdoor, with that space, we could have 5,000 people. Well, we've got about 150 acres of land to put people in trunk sales. Our concern is that the Wednesday before the swap, the state government would go and just slam their fists on the table, and then it'd say no indoor stuff, like what they did to us on December. The Wednesday before our Hammond Day, we had 12 people signed up, and we could have nobody inside this room. So we are taking table reservations, but we're not taking payments. The reason for that is, if we have to back out, or if the state doesn't allow us to have tables, we don't have to refund the money. We should be okay, but this being the decade of the COVID thing, who knows? But we expect a pretty big crowd because of the year and a half of pent-up demand. So,
Yep.
bring your trash, your treasures, bring them all
I'm not signing up on Groups IO.
for the VE exam.
No, tell the new people how to sign up.
Oh, just no new people. For the new people, well, first of all, Linda, the wonderful Lowell family, so I know that two of you already know how to do Groups IO, plus your young people, they understand it. I need a documentation sheet. But we do have an email list server for the Holland Club itself. It's really quite active compared to the other clubs in West Michigan. It's quite good information on it, and not just meeting stuff. We get into a lot of discussion on there, so just, if you go to the club's website, which is hollandarc.org, the email list server on groups.io, what is it under? It's,
KADAA.
under key,
Yeah. Liz, I think so. It's
if
been a while
you
since
go
I
to
used it.
groups.io, but there's the tab on our club's website, I think is like the second.
Give me a second, I'm bringing it up.
The second one.
Second one is Holland ARC email archive.
Okay, so the second tab on there, and because we're not a professional user of groups.io, we do have to verify it. And so if you sign up for it, maybe a day before you get on there. But everybody who's not on groups.io, it's a great way to keep in touch.
If I'm by my phone, it'll be usually about 5 minutes until you get in, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
So you do something to it.
Yeah.
Make sure you sign up about 3 a.m., 4 a.m., something like that.
Yeah, so, if you go to the hollandarc.org website, and the banner there, the black banner at the top of the site, you will see HARC email group.
Yep.
And you can tap that, and that will take you to another page, and within that page, to join the new group, you can visit link, and there's a link right there. So you can click on that, and that will take you to the group side of the page. So.
And we may consider dropping the word new from it, because it's been around for a little bit now, but.
I'll put the word improvement on it.
There you go.
Yeah, that's right, there's a subscribe link right when you hit the groups.io page, it's right there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Fantastic. Cool. I think I covered everything Yep, we already talked about that. Perfect. Does anybody else have any announcements that they want to bring up real quick? I apologize, I'm not wearing my glasses because my mask causes them to fog up, and the telescope then gets fogged and it will not unfog itself. And I have to send them to North Carolina for repair, and let's just say it's not cheap. So I cannot wear my glasses right now, so I apologize. So if anybody at any point has a question or something like that, just tell her my name or something, and get my attention that way. We'll go on to old business here real quick. The Holland Amateur Radio Club Get On Air Kiso contest, that went well. I'm actually really happy. I've received 7 logs so far. For those of you that have not submitted a log yet, you still have time. You have until Thursday, this coming Thursday, April 15th, 11:59 p.m. To get your logs into me. And I'm not going to reveal points right now because I don't want to discourage people from not submitting a log right now. But I will say this. So far, according to the contest, Adrian, NHJAM, or NAJM, is in the lead. So,
What kind of prize does he get?
so, yeah, you get bragging rights, you'll get an email certificate, and then winner's choice, you can either, you'll either get a brand new Bowfang radio, or a $50 Amazon gift card, winner's choice. And then the top 3 new hams will have their Holland Amateur Radio Club membership dues paid for 1 year. So, and which if I don't get any more log submissions, that would mean Adrian not only would get the radio or an Amazon gift card, but since he's only been licensed since November? Yeah. You would also have your Holland Amateur Radio Club dues paid for 1 year. So, cool. So I'm not going to run down the list yet of first, second, third, fourth, etc. at this time because, again, I don't want to discourage people for not.
Hey, Zach,
Yeah,
how many logs have you received? so
7.
far? 7?
Yep.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yep, I've received 7. So
That's more than you got last time.
Yeah.
I only have 1 last year. 1. So that person won by default. So I'm actually happy to have 7 this go around. And honestly, given with how much active participation there was, I will run this contest again. So it will run again. I don't know when, but it will run again. Moving on, the antenna committee. There's a lot of stuff going on with the antenna committee right now. We're at this point right now just kind of going through seeing what is available to us, and we haven't really discussed any tower assembly or put updates or anything like that. We're just taking an inventory right now and seeing what we got. There is a list of equipment that has been made available to us generously. I don't have that info in front of me, unfortunately. I don't know if Mike is here. Mike Cost.
Yeah, just came here.
Oh, here you are. Did you want to talk?
He came in late, he was a dozen donuts too.
I didn't see you come in there, Mom. Did you want to talk?
As well as pizza for everybody.
Oh, man,
Okay.
high expectations. Yes, sir.
Did you want to talk real quick about like what's going on with antenna stuff, or?
I can only talk from what's been offered on my end.
Okay.
There was a generous person who has offered some antennas and rotors for the tower. If it looks like it's going to be a high gain TH6 DX and a ham 4 with a rotor and controller. So that's a pretty nice setup for that. So and I'll offer my backhoe or whatever to dig holes that need it so you don't have to break anybody's back. So wherever they want to put it, That's all I can speak of on my end, because we never really officially met.
Cool. Yep, awesome. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you.
So that's what's going on there with antenna committee. The Drummond Island trip. So for those of you that don't know, Drummond Island is partially in a rare grid square, EN86. It's a very hard grid to work. The northern part of the island is in that grid. So last year my intention was, hey, let's get a group of people from the club together and go up to the UP, go to Drummond Island, and operate from EN86. Fantastic. Well then, the world shut down, and well, that was that, and it kind of put plans off to the side. I'd like to restart that adventure again, and rather than trying to figure out who, I have my old list of people who are interested from last year, but because of circumstances and everything, I decided to start over from scratch because I know a lot of people's lives have changed in the last year. And some people who maybe weren't interested, may be interested now, maybe who were interested can no longer do it for whatever reason. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start over. So, if you signed up last year, sign up again. That's my point. I have a new sign-up sheet right here. So when we take our break, please feel free to jot down your name, call sign, your email address, and then I have a couple questions on here regarding lodging, if you need lodging, or if you're gonna provide your own, like a camper, RV, tent, or something to that effect. And if you're gonna have guests, how many you will have with you. So if you wanna fill this out during the break, that'd be great. If you're interested in the Drummond Island EN86 grid operation.
When will that be?
We are looking right after Labor Day to do that, to make sure that we have enough time to make sure that we have accommodations available. And my parents are going to be helping out with that, finding accommodations for anybody that is interested. So not necessarily everybody at Wallen Resort. If everybody wants to be there, that's cool. But if other people want to go to other places on the island, like the Township Park, then they can, we can help them get set up there too. So.
Hey, Zach?
Yes.
Ed, WADI had posted on our group that he can't get the video, and I just tried to log in, it said it's waiting for somebody to let me in.
I don't have enough cell service to run it.
Oh, okay? Oh,
Yep.
That's not a problem.
Sorry about that.
Understood that.
Yep.
Zach,
Yes.
how long is this deployment supposed to be?
We're thinking maybe just a weekend, maybe a Friday to Sunday kind of thing.
Okay.
So, nothing.
Usually I take vacation at that time, and that's where I go. So.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. Yep. So, like, yeah, operate Friday to Sunday kind of thing, and then people can stick around as long as they want. So, cool. Where did I leave off? I know on the reflector, I brought up the motion that was made and tabled regarding monies to Chippewa. I think we're going to keep that tabled for right now until one, we can get more members here and more active involvement again when people are more comfortable being out and about. So I think we're going to keep that tabled for right now, and maybe come back to it in May, once people feel more comfortable being out and about. So I think we'll leave that alone for right now. That's all I had for old business. Any old business anybody wants to bring up? Cool. We're going to move on to new business.
Zach,
Yes.
when do you want to keep that table till?
Let's keep a table till May.
Okay.
Till our May meeting, and we'll see if we have more members here, so we can vote on that. And when more people are comfortable being here, out and about, you know. Any other old business? Cool. Tom, KTV, I have you for new business, go ahead.
Two things, I'm just gonna talk a little bit, the repeater, I was up at the repeater site this afternoon, arguing with the wires, and I actually, with a few other tips, I actually won. We're getting ready to, in about 2 or 3 weeks, Jeff and I will be putting the Echo All-Star node directly at the repeater site. That'll improve the audio quality and a few other things. Jeff, I stopped by Jeff's house to see where it's operating from his place. Amazing enough, the link from his house to the repeater site is a bull fan, no less. The nice thing, it'll be tied in directly, so it'll be a lot better, higher quality. And Jeff and I, by the way, we talked about making the All-Star the main controller for the repeater. We're kind of backing away on that. We're seeing a lot of repeaters that use only the All-Star as a repeater controller, not just linking. The low repeater sometimes goes off the air for 4 to 6 hours when their device locks up. That's even when they have a remote reboot on it. It takes that much time for somebody to notice it and notify the people. So we're probably going to be keeping the 7330 running as the main controller, which is not going to affect anything you guys do. And that brings me to our variable controller. We initially, like 30 years ago, bought what's called an ACC 850. It's a dinosaur, and it's been sitting in my basement collecting the dust bunnies very well. And of all things, on one of the repeater builder email list servers, somebody brought up the ACC 850. And somebody said, those things even around, and I says, hey, my club's got one. And I literally said, make me an offer. And I had a guy make an offer. I had to take pictures showing the firmware and what was inside, and I got an offer of $150. I'm going, are you kidding me? So that's in the form of a motion. I'd like to be able to sell our 30-plus-year-old repeater controller for a sum of $150. That is
Okay.
a motion.
Second.
Okay. I heard. So, all right, yeah, I heard a second. Are we all in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Good.
Fantastic.
Check it out tomorrow.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom. Do you have anything else?
No, everything is going on repeaters, is going just fine. Our north site that we have at the grain silo is not the north site anymore. The site went down quite a few months ago. I went to retrieve it to work on it. And as I was leaving the place, I was told that I was let in by person A, because you have to go through security, and I found out that the person A didn't know the full thing on there. That is a hot lockdown, tighter than a drum clamp from the FDA, because it's a food processing site, and I'm not supposed to be there, period. I've got the north side receiver fixed, but it's not in service, but it's desperately needed. But it is working at the WGNB transfer site on 84th and Zealand, just north of Zealand, and it's working quite well there. I'm kind of surprised as to how well it's working. The antenna's only up 75 feet. So I'm guessing it could be another 3 to 4 months before we'll be allowed back in at the north side. So all the other stuff in the repeater is working just fine. We're hoping by the end of the year, some of you may have heard me, but we actually hope to replace every single piece of equipment up in the Holland Hospital by the end of the year. Everything, including the cabinets. So a little bit of work for a retired guy coming up.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks,
So
Tom.
move to Zealand for now, the north
The
side?
north side is working on North Zealand right now.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks, Tom. And I also want to thank you and Dave, W8RSA. I know he's here. And I also want to thank Jeff Kitty at THX, who is not here as well, for your guys' work on all the repeater stuff. That's fantastic. And one thing I should have brought up, and I didn't, is that the IRLP node is back up and running on our 440 repeater. And that is working well with the new equipment. And Jeff even noticed a drop in power consumption.
He was paying about $50 a month out of that.
Yeah. So, yep, which is awesome. So Jeff is saving money now, and it's working well, which is good. So, and I can't even begin to tell you guys how happy I am to have EchoLink on our 06. Oh yes. Oh, that's awesome. Which means now when I'm on vacation, I can check into the Monday Night Net. Oh, good stuff. Let's see, that was that. Tom, you actually brought up what I had on the agenda, which was the All-Star Echo Link, working on the 06. The last bit of business that we'll talk about is Field Day 2021. It's 2.5 months away, you guys. And I got some good news. Jared, KEGDF, our VP, has agreed to be chairman for 2021. So, we have a chairman. He doesn't really have any announcements right now that he wanted me to pass along, other than he's going to be talking with the Holland Parks people, the Zealand Parks people again, and hopefully we can get Huizinga. It just popped out of my head there. Huizinga Park. Hopefully we can get that again, but we'll see. Jared's going to make some phone calls and send some emails, and he's going to start doing the legwork on that pretty quick here. So that's all I have from him. Stand by on the Reflector, our group's IO page, for more information from Jared. I know Jared's going to be looking for volunteers like band captains, a safety officer probably, and all that good stuff. So time to start thinking about Field Day, you guys. And I know I have it here. I had it written down. Field Day, I believe, let's see. Oh, hang on. Yes, it is June 26th through 27th. So just FYI, and that starts at 2 p.m. local time. And it goes until, I think it's like 4:59 or something like that on Sunday. 4:59 p.m. So that's Field Day.
Zach, could you give a 10-second description of what Field Day is?
Absolutely. So what Field Day is, basically it gives us an opportunity, well, it's actually kind of a twofold, trifold situation. It allows us to test our equipment and how well we can work in adverse situations. Say there's a grid down situation, we have no commercial power. How equipped are we to run on backup power, like emergency generators, solar, batteries, etc. The other purpose of Field Day is to, well, promote the hobby. It's a public event. It's an event where we, as either individuals or in our case a club, where we can show off ham radio and what ham radio can do, and not only like what it can do, but how adequately we can serve our communities in various organizations and departments like emergency management.
Don't you guys got very well too?
And yes, that's another thing. And normally we eat pretty well now. Last year, because of pandemic,
Uh-oh.
yeah.
I can hear this gears turning already.
Unfortunately, because of last year, we weren't able to have. Normally, we have a potluck buffet, but because of the events last year, that didn't happen. So I don't know what this year's going to look like in terms of the food department. Hopefully, we can have a buffet, but we'll see how that all works out, and we'll see if we can get a cook, if that's going to be the case. So,
Looking at
Hey,
me.
Zach,
yes,
don't forget to tell them, this goes on all across the United States and Canada.
yes. Thank you, Phil. And that's the other thing too. This is not just a Michigan. This is not just an Ottawa County thing. This is a nationwide and Canada, North American. Thank you. Yeah, event, and that gives people plenty of opportunity to make contacts with these other individuals or clubs. And it's really cool. And the best part of it is the opportunities for contacts are limitless. There's digital stuff. I know Phil and Tracy do a lot with the digital stuff. They have the trailer, the digital desert trailer, which is awesome. So we've got that, and then we have CW stations as well. In fact, Dave, K8RXB, is active, is very active in CW, Morse code. And I think this year, he's gonna be doing a kind of a informative presentation for CW, and not just CW, but low power CW, QRP, with solar. So I think that's going to be pretty cool. He's going to do that independently from the Holland Club because he doesn't want their low scores on QRP affecting our club's scores. So he's going to be doing that separately, and Jared has already gave him the AOK to do that. So even though Dave, his points won't be going towards the Holland Club score, he is going to be at the same physical site, wherever that is. He's going to be at the same place as we are, and he's also going to have like a general public forum for people to come and check it all out and see what that's all going to entail. So that will be really cool. Did I kind of hit everything on field day? I feel like I did. Did I miss any key points? I'll take that as a no.
10 seconds is up.
Yeah,
What's that?
Your 10 seconds is up now.
Okay. Fantastic. That is all I had for new business. So before we get into, and I've missed this, before we get into,
Zach?
yes,
Just want to make mention that Michigan's QSO party coming up on the 21st.
yes, thank you, I forgot about that.
Dave's call sign is K8RXB.
Yep. The Michigan QSO party is happening, yeah, it's April 21, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. How long does that, do you have the info on that? Or do you remember it?
I don't know, but if you go to just check up on the net Michigan QSO, they got all the list of the rules and everything on it.
Yeah, the website is miqp.org, I think.
MIQP.org, yeah.
It is miqp.org.
Yep.
Thank you. Yep. You head on over there. You can check out all the rules and all the contest information. So yeah, that is happening. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So I think that is
Says the 17th.
Is it the 17th?
That's what that says, yep.
Okay, so I stand corrected. Yeah, that's right, because the 21st is Wednesday. Yeah, okay. So it is this coming Saturday, the 17th. So, cool. Thanks for that date clarification there. I thought it was the 21st too. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I had for new business, and thanks for the Michigan QSO party reminder. Do we have any other new business? Cool. Before we do introductions, do we have any other announcements? New business, old business, funny monkey business?
Oh, you know that one's dangerous.
Why do you think I said it? Fantastic. Awesome. Let's do introductions, and we'll start in the far back corner there, and we'll just work down the tables. Start.
Bill, K8TW.
Tracy, K8UHK.
Tom, K8TV.
Phil, K8TVH. Bob, M4WLT. Years ago, my call sign phonetics were women love Trump. Now I had to go back to with lettuce and tomato.
Kim, M-A-K-A-L.
Bob, K8RJD.
Dave, W-A-8-R-S-A. Philip, A-E-8-I-N.
Joel, J-C-A-O-P-G.
Dan, K-A-M-A-A. Matt, W-A-M-O-L.
Joshua, K-A-R-C-K.
Jacob, W-A-N-T-E. And Adrian, N-A-A-J.
Christina. Joanna.
Jacob, N-A-J-C-M.
Maria, K-A-T-T-Y. Sabrina, W-S-A-E-N-T.
J-N-A-R-O-M.
Mike, K8NW1.
Bob, K-8-A-D-G. Tyler, K-E-8-R-T-L.
Todd, W8YHF.
Christina, K-J-5Z.
Rob, N-R-A-J.
Caitlin, KD9NRB.
Eric, K-E-8-G-R-Y.
Rich, W-A-8-M-T-I.
And I'm Zach, 88BSM, and before we break for meeting, I want to welcome the Mole family here. That is so cool, you guys, and I think you make up 25% of this group. So, that is awesome. Congratulations to all you guys. It's so cool seeing a whole family of amateur radio operators. It's so cool. So, congratulations, you guys. I also want to congratulate the new hams as well. I think last night, I think Tom KC8UER said it best that that's the first time he's heard two brand new hams on a net. And I don't think I've heard two brand new hams on a net shortly after they got their licenses. So that is so awesome. And as John NAWVN says, he's like, it is so awesome seeing all these new hams and all these KE8 calls just all of a sudden pop up. And we're into the R's now, I think, KE8R calls. So we're burning through the KE8 prefix there. So pretty soon it'll be KF8. Anyway, cool, you guys. It is almost 7:45. I need some time to figure out a couple things on my computer.
13 and a half minutes?
Yeah, let's break until 8 o'clock, and then I have a very short WinLink presentation with more so focused on Q&A. If you have any questions about WinLink, what it is, I'd rather have it be question driven than me just sitting up here blabbing. So, but I do have some short slides I can talk about real quick. And I did bring a HT with me that has a Bluetooth TNC in it. And I brought my Windows computer as well, so if anybody wants to see kind of WinLink in action, I can definitely show that on an individual basis or whatnot. So we'll go from that. So we'll catch you guys back here around 8 o'clock. That is a Kenwood 74 Alpha.
Oh, it's a D74. Get it before or after they went out of stock?
I got it a year ago.
Okay, so you got it before the rush.
Yep, I did. Does it do APRs natively? Oh, it does. This is the good part. This has so it does but it also has an VHF packet. So, and the Bluetooth module, it talks to my computer. So basically I have a wireless. Nice. This is a cool radio.
15. I'm starting to, two guys take 80 meters, two guys take 15. Say two, sometimes it's 30. Sometimes we do
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I hear you.
Trouble talking
One
to
second,
people.
let me stop the video here.
Okay.